Welcome back to game 2 here of the Inspire Sport Champion Schools final day. It's the Year 8 girls final taking centre stage now as St Bede's and St Joseph of Keighley take on Archbishop Centremoor Academy of Hull. I'm delighted to be joined by Tara Jones in commentary for this one, but first of all let's have a quick run through these sides. So we're starting with the St Bede's and St Joseph side, who are going to be wearing red and black this afternoon. Wearing 7 is Farida Mack, wearing 3 Fern Simpson, wearing 8 is Gabriela Zamachowska, wearing 2 is Grace Safranauskas, wearing 5 is Lydia Safranauskas, in the 12 jumper is Mariam Yakini, wearing number 1 is Mary Olorundari, wearing 11 Tashana McCusker Campbell, in 10 is Valencia Ogagua, in 13 Tamari Zichawo, in 16 Gabriela Mutindivari, wearing 4 Faith Dell, in 15 Leandra Rotem Duru, and wearing 9 Theodora Collins, in 2 Chioma Aduma, and wearing 14 Chloe Fasanya. And for the Archbishop Centremoor Academy, numbered 1 to 16, 1 is Amelia Fuller, 2 Layla Elrington, 3 Navia Hall, 4 Brooke McKay, 5 Hope Robinson, 6 Jasmine Zilangi, 7 Ayesha Bacco, 8 Poppy Stockdale, 9 Ella Smith, 10 Mel Graham, 11 Olivia Haywood, 12 Lelia Blanchard, 13 is Grace Martin, 14 Grace Bennett, 15 Macy Lee Ramsden, and 16 is May Lee McCann. Our referee and touch judges for this one is referee Sophie Lum, touch judges Maya Gashu and Scarlett Fleming. Now we've run through the teams, Tara. First of all, welcome. It's nice to have you alongside me for this one. What do you think we can expect in this one? And isn't it great to see 3 young match officials?
Yeah, I think from watching that first game that's just happened there, we can expect a really tough encounter here. The girls from both sides look really athletic and up for it. And yeah, it's great to see so many young match officials, in particular female match officials, coming through now. I think we've got 7 here across the day, female match officials officiating in the middle and on the line. So it's really nice to see that. When I was coming through, there was pretty much only me. But now we've got a good core group of young girls coming through at around 16, 17 years of age, and they're showing loads and loads of potential. I think the 3 girls on the first game had a really, really good performance. I'm sure these girls on this game will do the same.
Do you get to have much dealings, or is it left mainly through the local ref societies with these girls?
So we've got girls from all across the board, so it is down to local societies and the hubs that we've got, but as a Women and Girls Ambassador I try and get around and see them as much as I can.
So we're underway in this one. First use of possession by St Bede's and St Joseph's, making a break down the right side. Oh, it was a real forceful surge from Fern Simpson, playing that ball really quickly. Now running in is McCusker Campbell, big charge into the middle of the field. Valiant defence though in the end to drag her down. Layla Blanchard putting herself on the line there. But we're still in possession here. St Bede's and St Joseph's. Free flowing running from Farida Mack. Cutting back into the 30-metre line. Playing it about 10 metres in from that touch line. And another big charge from dummy half coming in. I tell you what, from these first couple of play the balls, they're so quick.
Yeah, it's really quick speed, some really tough, strong carries there, and also some strong defence on display.
So that's Gabriela Zamachowska, just 5 metres out from the line. Ball moved to the right-hand side, last tackle, little chip through. Oh, what a pick-up that is. That's a super pick-up from Ayesha Bacco. She was under loads of pressure there. I thought it was a superb little kick, that.
Yeah, it was. It was not a bad little option, and then a little bit of size difference there between the kicker and the player picking it up. But, she done really well to follow her own kick through and make that tackle in goal to force the goal line dropout.
And this is what I love about, sort of schools rugby and generally this sort of age group, because you see those size mismatches, don't you? Everybody grows at different ways and different levels.
Yeah, definitely. It's down to pretty much who's the toughest in the skill level at this level when there's a size difference.
That was a brave dive on the ball, that from Gabriela Zamanchu. There it's picked up and a running chance. So it's its first opening try of the game for Rita Mack going in on the left-hand side. She was like lightning out of that dummy half position and really did skirt around the edge of the defence.
Yeah, that first set there, Farida had a couple of good drives. I think she's going to be a player that we need to watch and a threat for that team. Like you say here, she just spots that gap and scoots out and uses that space.
I thought it was lovely footwork that, to be honest. A real class try, and St Bede's and St Joseph's go in front in this one, 4 points to 0. This kick to come. Perfect start for them.
Yeah, you know, like I mentioned there, they've had some real tough carries, quite direct. They look really athletic and strong and fast, and they're just going to look for them quick play the balls. And like I say, through them key players like Farida there, she's shown what she can do in that first couple of sets, and I think they need to watch out for her.
The other thing that I love about, you know, covering Champion Schools Finals Day is that you see the progression in the skills. So already this looks like it's going to be a quicker game than the first one that we saw, and that's no disrespect. It's just that as you get more used and you get more developed in the skills.
Yeah, obviously as they're getting older and more experienced, that's going to come with that development.
Oh, what a superb kick. Brilliant kick from Fern Simpson. Let's have a look at the try again. It bounced and bobbled. Good drop on it from Gabriela Zamachowska. And then Farida Mack just spots the chance, gets in at dummy half and skirts off to the left-hand side. Realises that she's up against a mismatch. Goes around Layla Ellerington and into the corner. So 6 points to 0. That was a super kick, that. And as we saw in the last game, play restarts with Archie in possession of down that left-hand side. Picked up out of dummy half by Ella Smith. In turn, she finds Fuller. Fuller bursting through the middle. Good work from her as well. Gets inside that 20-metre mark. Quick play of the ball too. Now the running of Hall. Oh, she's challenging all comers to come at her now. Really powerful surge inside the 10-metre mark. She goes just at the left-hand side of the post. Then a dart from dummy half. Oh, tell you what, you'd be proud of that sort of dart, wouldn't you, Tara?
I would be, yeah. I was just thinking that, you know, in a couple of plays previously, I was just watching her and she's pointing one way and she passes the other. A couple of strong carries, and then we have a carry there that brings in a lot of the defence, and she exploits that gap from dummy half. Yeah, I will be proud of that scoot.
Ended up being pretty good defence in the end when they.
It was a shame she couldn't finish that off there, but really, really good defence.
So St Bede's and St Joseph's back in possession. Looking to get away from this end of the ground as quickly as they can. Matt goes again from dummy half. Oh, she's found an opening. She's off down the left-hand side. Good run, valiant defence coming across though. Quick play of the ball. 22-metre